I am loving the convenience of this fairy's fountain. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant and welcome back to There's a Bomb in That Tree! We got through level 2 last time, and today we're going to be heading up north towards where Kakariko Village was, and if I remember where the hell I'm going, towards Dungeon 3 in the Lost Woods, and this finally gives me an excuse to explore the northwestern part of the Dark World, as well as see what other stuff we can do now that we have the hookshot and whatnot. And I do remember a couple of spots with wooden pegs and stuff that we could potentially cross over now that we have the hookshot, but I also remember that we can't really get up there from here, can we? Huh. I didn't think this one through, did I? Because I know we can get to Kakariko Village in the light world, but the thing is, how do we get there in the dark world? I didn't really think about that. I kind of just went into this assuming that I'd be able to go up north and there it is. But I'm thinking we're going to have to get there in the light world, and then see if we can find ourselves a warp that'll allow us to get there in the dark world. I think I'm starting to learn the light-dark mechanics a little bit better. Because we're going to have to... I noticed any of the warps that we found in the overworld were places that we couldn't access without the hammer that we picked up. And in order to be able to have the hammer, we would have had to been able to go to the Dark World to go to the dungeon that gave us the hammer in the first place. So we're probably going to have to find something that only the hammer can get through in order to open up one of those warps for us. And I'm thinking this might be it. I don't know why they would be hiding a warp down here or something. What's so special about this that it would be hammerable? Because I remember seeing that in the second episode of the game, and wondering what was behind there. Also, do you have more bottles? You do not have any more bottles. That's just minorly upsetting. Is there anything else we can do around here? We can kill you guys, I guess. That's sort of fun. Anything else we can do? Can we ram into that to do anything? So much stuff we can high fairy. I already caught 2 of you off screen, but I wouldn't mind another one just for fun. So we've already been down there. That was how we get out of the well. Maybe it's in the Lost Woods? I don't seem to remember. Have we ever been up this way? I don't remember if we have. I don't remember seeing this sign. I mean, I know we've been maybe on the other side of this room. This way to the Lost Woods. I don't think I've ever been up this path before, have I? So if I can keep the sword beams for as long as possible, that would be very nice for me. Because I love having my sword beams. I find that I never have full health, so it's really nice to actually have it. The thing is, where are we going to find one of those warps? Because we're going to have to get to the Dark World at some point if we want to be able to get to Dungeon 3. I didn't realize that was actually an exit that we could have taken. So, you're the thief, aren't you? At least you don't hurt me. You do kind of take my stuff, but not really. So, it's not going to be up where the Master Sword was. And it doesn't let me pull these anymore, does it? It does! Of course, I have the Master Sword already, so what would be the point? Are you really going to be blocking the way? Because I don't appreciate you blocking the way. Could you not block the way? Also, could you stop being just as annoying as the thief, except actually do me damage? So that's where the Master Sword was. I don't think there's anything we can do back there, although now I'm extremely tempted to check, just because whenever I say that, there is something that I'm missing, but I kind of just want to get the mushroom back in my inventory, because the lack of space in that inventory was bugging me a little bit. So now the mushroom is back, and we have 2 full rows of stuff, and I also completely forgot that I picked up the bombos. Probably should have used it at some point. I don't know when I'm going to. Also, I already picked that one up. I'm surprised it hasn't respawned. This is where the dungeon is in the... Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, the spot on the map in the Dark World for level 3 was where the Master Sword was. So maybe that's where the portal is. So if I run over to where it was, Are we gonna find anything new here? Still have all the animals. Maybe if I put the sword back in or something? Is that a thing we could do? No? Maybe? Get the book out again, see if it does anything. Didn't think so. Well... we can't use this, right? Because we already have the sparkles somewhere else in the world. Actually, we don't. I swore we did. Maybe we can make a portal elsewhere in the woods? Maybe the fact that we transitioned out of a place lets us finally use it? I used the wrong button? No, we can't. We do have a portal yeah, we do have the sparkles over there. So I was right, we do have to find somewhere else to warp in. So the question is, how much longer am I going to go on for without cutting before this gets annoying for everybody to watch? It's really annoying to figure out when I should and shouldn't be cutting in a blind LP, and I know everybody goes through this, but I feel it isn't genuine if I don't leave in at least some of my figuring out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. But I do remember there were some secrets out here that we couldn't access before, so maybe now that we have access to... You're no longer trying to cut the tree. Can I get in? Sort of? I guess they did a good job cutting the tree open. Maybe they just didn't want us accessing the secret before a certain point. Fairies! And there's the piece of heart we couldn't get before. It's a shame that I already have all the fairies that I need, so unless you have an extra bottle for me, you're probably not going to be that helpful. But it's good to know that that fairies fountain is here, and the other way is the only way we can get out. So what else am I going to waste my time finding before we actually get to level 3? That's a worthwhile question to ask. And we can't make the sparkles because the sparkles are already somewhere else on the map. So here I go frantically searching for another portal that we can access that would allow us to go to the Dark World from here. Which means we're probably going to be looking for a hammer or something. Or something hammerable. No, I'm not going to hammer a bull. There is I'm kind of tempted to go for the whirlpools, knowing that they're just going to send me to unknown places on the map I can't really predict. Or maybe they all go to specific places depending on where you activate them. Kind of tempted to see it now. I guess I will. What have I got to lose? Go jump down there, Link. Link? I guess I have to take the long way around. I mean, I do have the flute, so I can always come back here if I need to. I'm just wondering if one of these goes somewhere special. Because I think we were taken to this one previously. So how about we take it back and see if it leads us anywhere? Some of these seem like they're one way, others don't. Do you lead me back to the same place? Are they linked together? That may be the case. Well, if nothing else, that's good knowledge to have. I am learning things. It's not at the fastest pace in the world, and it's not the most interesting thing to watch, but I'm learning things, and I'm enjoying it. The question is, where the hell do I go to get a portal, or a warp, or something? Is there anything we can do over here now that we couldn't do before? I don't think there would be anything new in the sanctuary. I don't remember if there were any hammerable objects around here. All I remember is that I was really anxious to see what this place was like in the Dark World, and I can't do that if I can't get here in the Dark World. Also, all the Poes are out now. What the heck do I do? I mean, I have the hook shot. What can I do with the hook shot that I couldn't do before besides cross that one bridge on Death Mountain that I remember? And there's another whirlpool I'm tempted to try, although I think I've seen this one too. Yeah, it's the one that takes me to level 2. And I don't think there's anything else of note over here, because we're just going to circle back around up there. So where do we go from here? I'm kind of getting sick of running around in the light world, gotta be honest with you. So the fairies fountain we can't get to from this side, because we have to go through that hole to get there. Do we really have to spend this much time looking for a portal to get back to the Dark World before we can do anything? Also, I do remember that we weren't able to cross this bridge in the Dark World because the bridge was out. So if I can find a portal around here somewhere, and I don't remember where it would be... Is there a portal up there? I know there's one down here. Because I think that's the first one that I found after having gotten stuck in the Dark World. And wondering, how the hell does this help me to have this here if I can use the mirror at any time? So I'm wondering if I can use that portal and then use the hookshot to get across the bridge that's broken in the Dark World so I can finally get over there. Or did I miss it completely? Maybe? I thought it was down here, though. Also, my shield works underwater. I don't know how that works, but I'm not questioning it. Also, I think I've used you before. I have used you before. You take me up to Zora's River. Okay. These are all leading to predictable places. Did I ever go to the left from here? Did I ever explore around? This is the lake, isn't it? This is the lake. I've never really explored the lake. I guess this is worth looking into. Maybe there's stuff over here like a piece of heart I'd like to get. Because I really like getting stuff like pieces of heart. I'm thinking I have to do Light World, Dark World shenanigans to get up there. I have to find a nicer way to say Light World, Dark World shenanigans. Clearly, I'm the best coming up with creative things. But yeah, I don't know why I never thought to go up here. So you got a triangle, the shoes that electrify as soon as you're going to hit them with the sword. That rock I don't know what to do with. And another fairy, Pond of Happiness. Throwing in all of my rupees! You're only giving me the chance to throw in 20? Happiness increased by 20. For reference, today you will have... That's not nice! I want to throw in more money so I don't have to have big trouble come my way. Can I throw in more money so I don't have big trouble? Please don't have me have big trouble. I don't like big heap trouble. Dang it. I don't like big trouble! Can I not have big trouble? How much money do I have to give you so I don't have to face big trouble? Yay! Now I can win the New York lottery! And nobody outside of the New York area will get that. Is this going to be one of those 100 rupee things? Because I can't imagine if they wanted us to throw in more than 100 rupees that they'd have us do it in 20 rupee increments. That just seems kind of silly. Plus, I have plenty of money. I mean, at this point, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with my money. Oh boy. You know, I've been using bombs a lot more often than I've been using arrows, but at the same time, there are a lot of enemies that are very easy to defeat with arrows. I'm really tempted to go with the bombs. I'm gonna go with the bombs. 15 maximum. I'm guessing there are more of these things around, but I'm also guessing that you're not going to let me do more of you at the same time, are you? Can I... Oh boy. I think I'm going to be wasting some time here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, I don't know what the limit is, but I'm kind of poor right now, so... That's about as much upgrading as I can do today. So that was a nifty little find right here. The question is there anything else I can do around here? Can I get to that piece of heart? And where is the nearest warp? Because I desperately need to find one, like, right now, so I don't have to waste so much time just wandering around not knowing what the crap I'm doing. Be really nice if I could find a portal or a warp right now that would let me go to the Dark World, maybe? Maybe? Could you let me go in the whirlpool, please? Go in the whirlpool, Link. Do you take me to a portal? You do not. You take me back here. I have no idea where I should be going right now. Although, am I even close to a portal? I have no idea. Alright, moment of truth. We're on the screen that has the bridge that we can't cross in the Dark World. Well, now we're on the screen that has that bridge. Can we get across it with the hook shot? Also, you are a nasty person. I don't like you. Is there anything we can grapple to with the hook shot over here? Doesn't even look like we could do that. What about this? We do! Clever, clever girl. So this puts us all the way up here, and this puts us on the way to Dungeon 3 and Dungeon 4. Well then. As soon as I figure out exploring everything that's over here, because I kind of want to keep my sword beams, if at all possible, and if you would turn around, that would have been great. And I managed to salvage that. I don't know how. Also, you're one of those bomb-shooting trees. I guess all the trees shoot bombs now. Also, can I preserve... I can't preserve the sword beams. And you do 3 damage. No wonder why I think you do more damage than I think you do. I don't know if he's dead or not. So, that tree is breathing. We now have a way to get to Dungeons 3 and 4. I'm probably going to be exploring those sections of the Dark World next time. This is UniversalGiant, and I'll see you then.